Okay, we're live now. Hello, everybody. We're live today. It is birthday celebration for sure, and that is actually for a very legendary personality. I call him Mr. Cool, and already Mr. Sahil Khattar is on. Hey, Sahil, how you doing? Oh, lots of people coming on live. Now, this is a time for celebration because we have somebody's birthday. So they say that, I don't know, but I've been told someone else is getting old. But then again, I think ये जो शख्सियत है or the person we are right now celebrating the birthday for, he is one person who is not counted with his years of how old he is. But I think it's about how much of music he plays. We count his age not by years, but by music and vinyls that he's got. So I think with that ways, he's still young because he's with the music. I had the chance to meet Jazzy Joe way back in, I would say 95 when he was playing at CJ's. Now for all the new people, CJ's is one place which was my other home. That was the time I'd come here for modeling. You can look at me, I mean, I don't look like one, but yes, I was like once upon a time, yes. Oh God, so many people here celebrating the birthday. And that was the time when I heard music and it just hit me. I mean, it was like growing on you and you're tempted to actually party so much, you know. And by so much means a lot, bro, a lot. We're waiting for Jazzy. As you know, he gets, he's very thorough with whatever he does. And we're waiting for Jazzy to come on. It's so good to see each and every one of you here. It was just that a few days back, Jazzy tells me, he says, Baba, my birthday coming. I said, yeah, I know. That's okay. We'll celebrate. But then again, because it's a lockdown, it so happened that I thought, let's get together with all our friends. And the only way to connect is like maybe one of these mediums. We tried Zoom, we tried Facebook, then we thought, nah, bhai, we have to get to Instagram. So here we are, Instagram. Tell everybody, Jazzy is going to be here very soon. And I'm waiting for Jazzy to come over. I call him a legend. I call him a hard worker. I call him cool. I call him a person who knows his music, understands music, and it's like he just understands how to make people dance, you know. Hi Archana, how you doing? She says, I look the same. No, a few 100 kilos extra. Yes, for sure. Oh, Kidda Mohali. We have a lot of people coming in. Yeah, this is one big happy family happening. And we are going to sing a song as well. I think I'm the only one who's going to sing a song. Happy birthday for him. It's such a pleasure to have him on as a friend. I've learned so much from him. There were times when I was the MC and I had the honor to be in the console, you know, and then you see him work. Koi panic nahi hota usme. He knows what to play next. Maybe not even next, like how many more can he go on? I mean, it's on and on and on and on. And in the end, you're asking for more. He does his homework. He's thorough. He never panics. I've hardly seen him in between songs wo apna case logic dekhte ho. And one of the few DJs I respect for the fact that turntables was something that I've seen him play with. It is so brilliant to hear him. And of course, a lot of DJs would understand the fact that they have been looking up to him. CJ's, my kind of place. It is Yo party people was his standard, you know, like yo party people, and you're like, oh, that's Jazzy. Okay, Jazzy bhai, if you wanna connect with us, we'd love to. DJ Deepak is on. Okay, DJ Chirag official. Yeah, baby. Ableton अच्छा चल रहा भाई. I was playing it like a couple of days back, maybe day before. We did that, so I mean it was me and Jazzy testing कौन से फॉर्मेट पे जाना है. तो मैं अपना म्यूजिक सॉर्ट आउट कर रहा था. सो मैंने EDM का फोल्डर खोला. मैंने कहा भाई इसका कुछ किया जाए. And lo behold, I went on Facebook live and I had a long session. And to bless me, I think I had Rami Sharma and DJ Sunny sing as well. So these are the DJs at the time when Jazzy was there as well. Yeah. Oh, Archana. Yes, I do have a bike. I have a Gixxer 1000. Yes, but don't ride it much. Abhi khada hai wo. But then again, yeah, IPL. Oh, Sandhu, Saab, how you doing? Now let's find out where is Jazzy Joe, you party people. It's his birthday and we're going to make sure. Jazzy Joe. Okay, he's here. Let's get him on and add him up. I've invited him on. Let's see if I get to share the screen with him. It's happy birthday. Yeah, Jazzy!
Hi.
How are you doing, my friend? You're,
how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Jazzy bhai, before we go any further, we all want to say a very, very happy birthday. Can you see the messages? Can you see the messages?
Let me have a look at the messages.
Yeah, please.
Yes,
please.
I can. Quite a lot of people joined already.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're so looking
Oh
forward
wow,
to the party.
Sonu, thank you.
अगर लॉकडाउन ना होता तो इस टाइम पे
Archana is there.
क्लब में आपके साथ पार्टी कर
Rita
रहे
is
होते.
there. Vembu Shankar is there. Hi, thank you guys. Wow, how are you, Joe?
I'm good, thank you. You tell me, how's the birthday boy doing today?
Oh well, today I'm fine. Since morning, calls, too many messages. So, but I think it is one day in the year when you get to know how many people love you. You know, because everybody reaches out, and everybody wants to talk to you, and congratulate you and wish you, and it's just overwhelming. It's overwhelming. I can't tell you, Joe. It's wonderful.
Yeah, you can see how many people are. So everybody in the house, let's sing happy birthday for the birthday boy.
Oh, come on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jazzy. Happy birthday to you. See, everybody's sending in messages for you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're a legend of sorts, of course. There's something wrong with your connection, Baba. It's coming a little choppy, actually.
I see. Let me see if it can be better here. Is it better?
Let's see. Yeah, it's getting better. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This is better.
Okay. Yeah, that's better. थोड़ा सा ना रुक के आ रहा है.
Okay.
Okay, now, yeah, I like that. हम दोनों ने टोपी पहन रखी. Looks like we are Topi brothers.
Topi brothers, yes.
Okay, Jazzy, let's start with it. We all so want to know about the birthday boy. सबसे पहले, what is this year's birthday resolution?
This year's birthday resolution is to get out of this situation, get out of the house. I think I'll go and stay in a hotel for 2 days. See different walls, I love the walls. I love the fact that my records are here and my music is here, but it's a bit too much. 47 days is a bit too much. So
Yeah.
that's the resolution. As soon as I get out, I'm going to go stay in some hotel, stay somewhere, go to the forest, go to the jungle, go to, I don't know if I can go to another city, maybe go to another city, you know.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, since most of the happening clubs you worked within it has been in five-star hotels, the best
Yeah.
bit was Jazzy Joe says, "I'll go stay in a hotel." But yeah, different walls. But your walls are very interesting. I can see a lot of vinyls at the back. I mean, I don't think you ever get bored looking at that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love records. I have my records, so it's it's not boring. It's not boring, but the same walls get a bit overwhelming
Yes, it
after.
does. It does. I totally understand. Okay, let's start with it. Jazzy Joe happened to travel to Indonesia, right?
Yeah, I was in Jakarta in
Jakarta.
1980.
Okay. Now tell us, how did music happen to you first? Just the music. Just tell us, when did you find out that you love music?
That was before Jakarta. That was in London. Uh, I was as a young boy. I was in London for 5 years, and that's where I kind of realized that music is very big in my life. Because
Hmm.
if I pass a shop where there's music playing, I would stop all of a sudden. I would forget
Okay.
that I'm going to school. I would forget that I'm going back home. I would just stop and listen to the songs,
Wow.
and then as chance would have it, or maybe luck or destiny, I had a vinyl shop right next to my school.
Wow.
Right next to my school, there was a vinyl shop,
Okay.
and I had no pocket money. My father was very busy saving money so that he could build a home for us in Delhi.
Every
So
father's dream. Come on.
yeah, so
Every
I
father's
didn't
dream.
have too much pocket. I didn't have too much pocket money at the time. So I couldn't buy records. So every day I would be standing outside the shop window after school and looking at the albums with my nose pressed against the glass. Imagine, just looking at, yeah, like that. One day, so she saw me. She had been maybe looking at me for a few days. She came out. She said, "Young boy, do you want to come in?" So I said, no, I don't have money. I cannot buy. So she said, you don't have to buy. Come in.
Okay.
Just come in. You don't have to buy. You just have to come in and enjoy. So I went in. Then she said, you want to listen to something? I said, yeah, but I don't have money. I can't buy. She said, don't buy, but I'll play any song for you. What song you want? I said, ABBA song, because that was the first cassette
Okay.
that my,
So
yeah.
officially, your first ever song was ABBA. What song was it?
Yes. Yes, it was surprisingly to all the people who know me, they'll be very surprised to know that it was money, money, money. You know,
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm a very non-commercial guy. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. But the song was money, money, money. And
Okay.
I went into the booth and I listened to it, and I was so happy. I was on walking on air for the next 3 days. And then she kept on calling me whenever she saw me. She played songs for me. So I had this lady playing vinyl for me at such a young
Wow.
age, fifth standard, fifth standard. So I think
Okay.
I think that got to me maybe in such an early age or whatever. So
Okay.
and I realized that I am into music. And my father, he bought me a cassette of ABBA, with the song "Money, Money, Money," and all that. And he had a few records. So I think it started from there. And by the time I reached Jakarta, I realized that music is not just a time pass. It is not that. There is more to it that I want. I'm more passionate about it. So I tried to push myself towards music. I tried to
Okay.
consciously go towards music
So
during.
in a way you had your father's support because he bought you that tape, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I believe that if I can be sitting here and living the life that I'm living, it was because of my parents, because of my father and my mother. My father came from a village in Meerut, and my
Uh-huh.
mother came from a town in Meerut, and they did not know what the hell a DJ was, or they
Hmm.
did not know anything about English music. No one in my
Okay.
family is into music at all, but my parents had the guts to let me follow my dreams. You know, dreams they could not understand.
Yeah.
But it is out of the love of their heart that they allowed me to do whatever I wanted to do in life. And if I was a little successful in my life, I think I owe it to them. It was because of them.
So lage haathon, those pious souls, हम उन्हें भी happy birthday बोलते हैं, because of them you are here in this world. What do you say? It's their blessings, like ऐसे करके आशीर्वाद बाबा. Okay. You decided when you went to Jakarta, you said that you wanted to be a DJ, right?
Yeah. I didn't want to be a DJ. I got into it. Okay, I got into it because I could not play an instrument. I could not sing. So what to do? I had to get into music somewhere. Somehow. So I got into it because of the timing. I had good timing. So I got into radio. I got into radio first.
Radio jockey is what I wanted to ask. So I think there's a coincidence here which everybody should know, that दोनों के दोनों जो जोस हैं, इनका career जो है ये radio jockey से शुरू हुआ था. Tell us about your stint in Jakarta, bro.
Yeah, so it started from radio. I started to do a radio show in a radio station, Radio Bahana, and I was supposed to do it in Bahasa Indonesia, which is the Indonesian language. But halfway through my first show, my owner called from her car. This is 1984. She had a phone in her car. You can imagine how rich she must have been. So she called me, "You are killing my language." You are killing the language. Please talk in English. And so I turned to English, and then that turned to be the only English entertainment program. I used to play songs for 2 hours, and even at that time, in 1984, I was in school. I used to do one remix in every show. You know, it is wrong to call it a remix. It was more of an edit, because I used to do it using 2 cassette players, 2 deck players.
Okay. Wow.
And the pause button. So nothing very professional. So if you wanted to make an echo, if I wanted to say Joe Baath, I will have to record Baath every time. Turn down the volume.
Okay, that was very analog those days. So wow, that was so much hard work.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was creative and fun.
Yeah, so there's a saying in our world ke honhar veer bani ke hote chikne paat. So it was like your talent was there, and you started that. So you must have had a lot of fans at that early age in terms of radio, right? So how long were you there in the radio stint as a radio jockey?
I was a radio jockey there for, I think, about 9 months. 9 months after that, my exams came about. So my father said, "Beta, this certificate will follow you for the rest of your life. You know, so you can do radio after you do your 12th exam." So I got busy in studies, and then I came to Jakarta. I did hotel management for 3 years.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I did a hotel management course. And again, music was dominant during the course also. That was kind of a clever thing between me and my dad. I tried to have a compromise where I could one day become a DJ. My aim was to be a DJ, not a hotel manager. But my thing was do hotel management, get into the hotel industry, take a transfer to the discotheque, and then be friends with the DJ and become an assistant.
Jazzy Joe, the man with the plan, of course. So how many years? Okay, let's say that morning you're doing your hotel management, evening you're unwinding with music. Now, your first ever step up, we want to know that history that made Jazzy Joe. Which was that day you remember that you went to a DJ console or a thing where you were touching, you didn't know anything about, okay, here we're saying Jazzy Joe does not know anything about DJing. That first instant that connects to that making of a legend. Tell us.
The first time I went into a console was in Jakarta. That was again in '94 because there was this DJ, Benny. His name was Benny, and he was a DJ of a club called Pit Stop
Oh,
Discotheque in Hotel
okay.
Sari Pacific. So he called me up in the middle of my radio show. We used to take a break because it was a 2 hour show. So we used
Mm-hmm.
to take a break for 10 minutes. After 1 hour, after 50 minutes, we used to take a break. So he
Mm-hmm.
called me up at the radio station. So
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to him and he said, "Hi, I'm Benny and from Pit Stop." So I was like, "Yeah, I know you." He said,
Mm-hmm.
"How do you know me?" I said, "I know you. I listen to your cassettes. You do non-stop cassettes. I listen to them. I know you. You are from Pit Stop, Sari Pacific." He said, "Yes." He was very impressed. So he said, "Okay, I heard your remix. How did you make it?" I said, "I made it from a cassette to a cassette, tape
Wow.
recorder to tape recorder." He said, "I'd like to meet you. Can I meet you?" I said, "Yeah, of course." He said, "Can you come to my club?" I said, "Yeah, yes." So he called me on the weekend and I took
Okay.
permission from my father. My father arranged a car from the embassy. My father was in the foreign service, so he was a
Okay.
diplomat. So
Okay.
that's why I was in Jakarta because of my father's posting.
Okay. ये भी
So
कहानी आप साफ हो गई है. Okay.
yeah, so he arranged a car from the embassy for me. So me and a friend from the embassy, Sanjeev, his name was, we went to the club and we met him and we were so impressed by him and he liked the way I knew all the songs. So in a way, I think now if I think what he must have thought that this is a young guy who doesn't have the equipment, but he's already half a DJ.
Huh.
He already has the knowledge. He doesn't
Huh.
have the equipment.
Hmm.
So he told me, he said, "Can you come after school
Hmm.
2, 3 times a week? Why don't you come to the hotel? I stay in the hotel. So you can come in the evening around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I listen to the songs. So I'll take you to the club and we'll listen together.
Okay.
Would you be interested?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course, of course." What does the youngster want? You know? So we did that, and he was the one who introduced me to the console, to the DJ console, and he let me play. He let me try it out, and then he saw that I got it quickly. So he was the one who encouraged me, and then it came up from there. Then I came to do the hotel management thing. After that, I went to Iran. Then again, I joined CJ's, the club at
Okay.
Little Indian.
Wow. That
Yeah.
was quite a journey. And how many years did you practice before coming to CJ's? Because I
Uh,
remember those days there was no real concept of clubs or DJs as such. और आप तो बाहर से train होके आए थे. So how
oh yes.
long did you train there in Jakarta? And did you do that in Iran as well?
Yes, I think I trained all my life, Joe, for that opportunity. I
Oh,
think for that
nice.
opportunity, I trained all my life, you know, and that's what I always tell my students. I always tell the young ones that don't train for 2 months or 3 months or 2 weeks. I used to teach for 2, 3 weeks. I tell them that I can only guide you,
Yes.
but I cannot train. I cannot make you. I cannot put the fire in you. The fire has
Okay.
to be,
We
you
will
know.
get to that. I'm sorry, we will get to that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
CJ's. Now, this young Jazzy Joe has come to India. How was the
Yeah.
music scene then in India when you came in?
Well, the music scene was okay. It was there was this pop thing going on, but when it came to Western music, for Western music, you could only go to a club.
Yeah.
There was no internet. There was nothing. There was nothing on the radio. There was nothing on the TV except there used to be a German show, a German video show for 15 minutes whenever they had time. Doordarshan, they used to do that. There were no channels, no MTV, nothing.
Yes.
So the only way you will listen to English music, English dance music, is to go to a club. And the only guy who will play for you was the DJ. So the
Yes.
DJ was the god. The DJ was the god.
Yes. And you've been that God. Yes, we've seen that. I will confess today that when you were in CJ's, I remember driving down all the way from Chandigarh on weekends just to come and listen to you. I mean,
Oh
those
wow,
were the days we used to do that.
that
Uh,
that speaks that speaks of your love for the music, you know.
that's
Uh,
all. You're the inspiration to a lot of people. Okay, while you were in the club, let's say you, of course, you've been like a really sought after DJ. Did different clubs fight for you? कि हमें ये बंदा चाहिए?
no, I don't think so because I was very loyal. I was a very loyal DJ. So my first club, CJ's, the staff used to say that this guy will die here. We'll have to bury him. We'll have to put a stone. Jazzy Joe was here, like that, you know. So
Okay,
I
that's
was
the
very,
lesson which all the DJs should follow, that yes, a loyalty towards your organization is very important. Somebody is invested in you and they're there. You know, see, we're
yes,
getting lessons as well, and this is coming from the Yoda of Indian DJing scene, I would call you
no,
that.
Joe, I
Okay,
always,
any interesting incident while you were DJing in the clubs? That is something. Any time when something that you remember while being on the decks?
well, there are many things, but before that, I'd just like to say about the previous question that if you know any of the clubs that I played in, if they thought that I made a difference in their business, in their
Hmm.
life, then I would like to say that they made a huge difference in my career.
Kya baat
Jazzy Joe would have been no one without CJs, without my kind of place. You know, you every flower needs the ground to grow. If it doesn't have the ground, it will not grow. So these are the clubs that made me in, you know, into what I am,
Okay.
and they gave me the crowd. Oh, so many people. My God.
Yes, everybody is loving the fact that you are here, bro.
Yes.
Okay,
So
tell us something interesting about the decks. Something funny or maybe something where के किसी ने आके कहा तुझे, you know who I am, play this song for
oh,
me.
yeah. That used to happen a lot, Joe. That used to happen a lot. And there was this special badmash. He was, I don't remember his name. And he came up and he put a pistol to my, you know, head.
My
He
God.
said he wanted this song Chand Mera Dil. I had started playing this.
Okay, it's getting choppy again. I have full connection, but okay. You'll have to hold on and take it again. About Chand Mera Dil, your internet connection is a little
Yeah,
slow right now. Okay,
yeah.
can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, tell us again, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us again because your video just stopped.
Yeah, so there was this guy
Go ahead.
who put a gun to my head and he said, play Chand Mera Dil for the third time. I did it twice already for him because we like to make people happy. I'm someone who likes, I'm there for people to be happy, you know.
Yes.
The third time I didn't want to play it because he's not the only guy in the club. There are other people. I don't want him to be happy and others to be sad. So I told him, no, it's not happening. I'm sorry. I won't play it. He said, I'll shoot. I said, okay, shoot. He said, you're not afraid of dying. I said, I have to die. Even if you don't shoot me, I'll die someday. So bhai, tu hi khush ho le. Tu hi khush ho ja. At least you be happy. You know, shoot. I said, but you have to think. I said, shoot me. Who's going to play Chand Mera Dil?
Wow.
I said, if I die,
Wow.
nobody will. You know, tomorrow you come, nobody's going to play Chand Mera Dil. So then he said, yaar, Joe, tu to sari daru utar deta hai. And he went. So this is how I
Okay.
got through that.
Brilliant. A DJ has to be tactful as well, patient, and of course, we've seen you. I have seen you. I've had the pleasure to be inside the console because you let me, because I was the MC at a few events. I have seen you work. You never panic. You're very organized. Tell us about that. Because those days BPM counters वगैरह नहीं होते थे, and they were, you know, I mean, you had to do your homework. And I remember your CD cases had BPMs all written and homeworked on that.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, please.
I'll show you a record. See?
Nice.
So we used to put stickers and write the BPM. so that at that time we don't have to remember it too much. We can see and arrange the records accordingly. So every record sleeve had the BPM written on it.
Okay.
And there used to be a lot of homework. I used to do a lot of homework. When you do homework, then you don't panic. There's no need to panic. Then
True.
you are in control of the situation, whatever it may be. That's a good thing. Are you getting me, Joe?
Yes, I am. Now I am, because your video gets choppy a little, and I've had some people asking me to tell you this. Okay, internet
We can try
connection.
to get closer to the Wi-Fi, maybe.
It is the Wi-Fi, bro.
Maybe that would be
Okay.
better. Is it better?
Yeah, it's getting better. Okay. While we are at it, let's not waste time. I would like to ask you, is the
Yeah.
fact that I remember DMC. Now let's talk about the DMC, and you took part in that as well. Tell us about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, DMC was a great thing to do because it had come to India for the first time, and all of us DJs we were looking forward to it. Greatly forward to it because it was something that would promote DJing, and especially with the vinyl and everything. And we all practiced, and we all went to Bombay, and this show happened, and it was wonderful. And Sunny won, DJ Sunny Sarid, you know him well. He won
Yes, yes.
DMC. So we were all happy. It was a wonderful creative event to happen. But later on, they went into CDs and all. That's where the creativity kind of went down. It became more of a show than a creative competition.
Okay, my question to you,
Yeah.
straight question. You need to just answer it as bluntly as possible. There is a
Okay.
saying that they say that if you don't know turntables, you are not a DJ. What do you have to say?
I don't agree to that. I don't agree to that because DJing is about much more things than a turntable. DJing is about
Okay.
knowing the crowd, knowing knowing the dance floor, what is the mood of the dance floor, choosing your tracks accordingly. All that matters. Of course, me being old school, me being someone who came up from cassettes and turntables, I will attest to the fact that the creativity and the hard work is in the turntables. So once there is hard work, there is fun. There is a sense of achievement.
Okay.
That is missing in the modern equipment because modern equipment kind of makes it a bit easy. So when it's easy, then you don't know what to do. That is why you see a lot of new DJs doing exercises and dancing and all that. You know, yeah.
Yes,
But,
that's correct.
because,
Which
uh,
DJ inspired you? Who's your inspiration as a DJ?
as a DJ, nobody, nobody. I didn't see a DJ and say that I want to be that. No,
Okay. Okay.
no. I think I was born to be a DJ. It was in me. I
Okay.
I just went towards it.
Lovely.
Unfortunately, as a DJ, no. As an artist, I have many inspirations. I am
Okay.
inspired by all the greats like Elvis, Michael, Stevie Wonder. I'm inspired by all of them, and I hope I can be, point 0.05% of what these people have done in their lives.
Okay.
I'm highly
Uh,
inspired by them.
Jazzy Joe, your
Yeah,
question to you right now is, what
yeah.
is a DJ?
What is a
Definition
DJ?
of a DJ.
Well, a DJ is a disc jockey who uses music to make people dance and uses music in a non-stop way. Keeps the flow and makes people dance. That's it. Very simple. So whatever you use, it's not what you use. It's not that if you use turntables, you're a DJ. Otherwise, you're not. I don't believe that. Although I say that if you use turntables, you'll have much more fun.
It's the
You'll feel
tactile interface. I remember, yeah, when you let go of the record, the stylus
exactly,
coming on, that, using it to
exactly,
actually speed up or slow down to match it.
exactly,
It's wonderful. I know that for a fact, because
exactly.
that's something that I have learned as well. लेकिन आपसे एक और सवाल है मेरा.
Yeah.
Today's DJs, let's say, they throw songs and tempo. See, for example, there's a nice 110 BPM track going on, and all of a sudden the next track comes in is house, which is 130. What do you have to say to that when it comes to people chopping music?
Well, it depends. I used to do it too. You know, if the time desires, if the requirement is there, then you've got to do it. But you should do it with some finesse. You know, maybe you should announce in between. You can have an effect. You can do something so that the BPM change is not very abrupt. You know, or you can do it at a point in the song where there's a breakdown. Then you can bring in the low BPM or the high BPM. You know, so that's where the creativity lies. That's where the magic lies. That's where the homework lies. That's
The
where you,
transition, basically, how
yeah, that's
smooth
where
it
you
is.
matter. That's where you matter. Otherwise, there are millions of DJs. You know, that's the magic. That is what will give you the high and other people. You know, that how do you do it? How do you
Okay.
manage? So that's the homework.
Okay. One thing that you hate that DJs do today, something that you don't like on in today's DJs, like, too many requests.
No. Requests are fine. I think they don't use their time creatively in the console. I think they mix wonderful, but then the rest of the time they're either dancing or they're playing with the equipment. You know, instead of they could be scratching, they could be rapping, they could be putting in a sample, they could be doing more creative things that a DJ should do. We are not dancers. You know, we can dance if the time allows it, but I think there should be more creativeness to the element. Now that the equipment has made it a bit easier for us, I think we should use the time for sampling. Like in my kind of place, I used to have a sampler. I made Taj Hotel buy a sampler for me, so that whatever time there is between songs that is monotonous, I can change it with the sampler and tease the crowd. You
Okay,
know.
Wayne Beck is here, and he
Oh,
says
no.
that
I,
Jazzy was the best at chopping.
chopping onions.
Some of the best chops that we've had. Yes, I remember. I never knew that I was going to learn DJing or going to be any sort of mixing music.
Okay.
Yes, I was inspired by you all the time and the likes of you, contemporaries who were there. Uh,
Yeah.
but then again, I still remember distinctly that there's a song playing, and
Okay.
somewhere in the song, suddenly you hear some sample of the song which is coming up. And
Yeah.
that just kept that brilliance alive. And you were like, oh my God,
Yeah.
oh my God. वो जो
Yeah.
OMG वाली feeling थी, we've had a
Yeah.
lot of that from you.
I used to love to do that. I used to love to do that. I used to love to tease the crowd, you know, and that's what I'm talking about. That you should be bringing something to the table, except just.
When back says tease me.
Oh my God, so many people online here. Hi
Yeah,
everybody.
it's
Yeah.
such a pleasure. Okay, tell me something. A lot of DJs also transition into remixing songs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of that from your side. I mean, a remix by Jazzy Joe or something. Why is that?
That's because I believe that it requires a different skill,
Okay.
and I don't have that skill. I don't have the skill to sit in a studio and imagine the crowd and then produce something. I love
Wow.
to see the crowd in front of me and do my creativity. You know,
Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay.
that's the difference. Yeah.
Okay. Having said that, you've been teaching as well as you've been a mentor to a lot of people, but not much here in this part. But we've heard that you've been into the Northeast and you've had a lot of training stint there. And why is that?
I don't know. Just a few students. I don't believe in quantity. I don't want to keep on churning out students. I want to, teach people who really want to learn and want to learn the hard way, not the easy thing that you just teach me the easy way out. You know,
Yes.
I don't want to do that. I want to teach them the hard way because that's what I've learned and what I've seen around me with the other artists, that the hard way takes you towards success. the easy way will waste your life. Because most of us, we spend our most valuable years, from 20 to 30, 40, we spend in this trade, most of our young DJs. And if they don't learn the hard way, then they will get bored of it because they'll do the easy thing, they will not achieve much, and they'll get bored of it. So there's no way to live. You have to have a good life.
Oh, you've had a good life, and you've been one of the most well-dressed DJs of our circuit. We must say that.
Okay.
Your shirts, your caps, and then I still remember there was this a very space age kind of like a silver kind of a dress which I can't forget. Tell us about your dressing as well. I mean, you look after them so well. I mean,
no, I like to because that's who I am. I don't do it to have an image or impress anybody. I feel that you should dress to express yourself, who you are. You know. So I am jazzy. I feel jazzy. So I like to wear these printed shirts like this one.
nice.
This is not to impress anybody. And if somebody laughs at me, well and good. I have not made you cry. I made you laugh. So these shirts, they come from Jakarta, Indonesia. I fell in love with the batik style of printing during my studies.
We have DJ Mash who's joined in as well, and there were these mix master tours. Tell us about that. When back is talking about that. You did some concerts as well, right? The tour.
Yeah. That was a wonderful concept where 4 DJs got together from different parts of the country, and then we toured all over the country. We toured together, playing together as a team.
Wow.
So nobody knew who's going to play the next song and what the next song will be.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so 4 creative minds working, and somebody would be on the mic, somebody would be scratching, somebody would be thinking the next song. So it was wonderful. It was a wonderful creation for the crowd because there were 4 minds thinking, and all people who have been into the trade for 10 years, 15 years. So that's the tour. It went on for quite a long time, and now we've kind of discontinued it because I want to take it higher. I want to make it bigger. So maybe after this situation, we might do it again.
Wow. Okay. What are your other future plans apart from? I do understand we're all right now so stuck with the coronavirus and all these things.
Yeah.
What is the first thing that you will do as soon as the quarantine finishes? First thing.
Run out of my gate.
Mr. Devinder Mohan is online as well. Good to see you.
Oh, wow. Hi, Mohanji.
DJ Mash goes hi to both the Joes.
Danish. How are you, Danish? Roxy, hello. So many people here. Wow.
See, so many people who are wanting to see. Okay. Let's go on towards your other passions. You're quite a passionate man. We've seen that and we've heard from you about all the passion. Let's spend some time on other passions as well. First thing is vinyl collection. I believe you are into the Limca Book of Records for your vinyl collection, and you actually...
That is for the autographs.
Okay, yeah. So, and that is for the autographs. Now, vinyl collection and autographs. Tell us about your vinyl collection. I believe you really pay a lot and you work hard to trying to find old vinyls and stuff like that. Tell us about that. Is there any future of vinyl as of now when we're speaking?
I don't think so. I don't think it will die. It will always be there. But I think the digital format has been too strong. So I think, and then with the COVID situation, with the economy going down, who will buy a vinyl for 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 rupees for one song or for 5 songs? So practically, I don't think it's possible, but it will not die. It is something you cannot kill. It's like the soul. It will be reborn. You can't kill vinyl. So vinyl will always be there. And once you go back, you don't go. Once you go black, you don't go back. So
yeah.
I love it analog.
A very special request from some DJs and of course a lot of people who are here. You have been famous as the rapping DJ. Okay. So we want you to rap a little, please. Let's say your vinyl's playing right now. We're not jumping to the subject,
No, no, I don't rap. I don't rap. If I was a rapper, I wouldn't be a DJ. Joe, Joe, that is you. That is you. Let me tell everybody.
DJ,
Joe
but
is
for
the
now,
rapper.
all I request you is your rap. You had a very
No, no, no.
brilliant. We
No,
want you to
Joe,
rap. Come on.
this has to come to you. You are the rapper.
Jazzy, Jazzy, Jazzy.
You are the rapper, Joe. You should rap for us. My birthday gift. My
No,
birthday
no,
gift
this is
from
your birthday, and we're going to stick to that right now.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
the
Give
legend
us a
we've
rap.
looked up to, and we've so been inspired. Trust me, it has been an honor that I used to be in that console, stand in the corner, though I'm
Yeah.
6'4", but pretend that I'm not there, be
Yeah.
invisible, and watch you work. It was a rhythm. It was poetry in motion. The way you would flip vinyls, put CDs, your
Yeah.
fader movement and everything, and the
And
tweaking. It was brilliant. So coming
yeah.
back,
And
vinyl. Tell
everybody
me, how
used
many
to think
vinyls
that
do you
I am
have?
my own. Everybody used to think I am my own personal bouncer.
ऐसे करके हम भी खड़े होते थे. It was an honor. It was an honor. Tell us, how many vinyls do you have?
I have more than 12,000 records if you count the Hindi and the English ones. So I keep them in my analog room. I have a small analog room which my landlord has allowed me to have, luckily, because I'm waiting for my house to be constructed. So I'm on rent. So I could show you maybe in, in a few seconds.
Yeah, sure. While we're discussing,
Yeah.
vinyls get scratched. Vinyls get all that. Oh my God! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
You
Look
see?
at that.
These are some of them, and then we have more here.
Wow. Okay, Jazzy, I think you would have to move back to a better. Wow. Okay, you would have to move towards better connection area, because right now we're getting your
I'm doing
video
that.
a little choppy.
Yeah. Now better?
थोड़ा सा और देखिए कहीं. Try lying down under the bed, maybe that will help. I don't know. Okay, tell us.
Yeah.
A lot of people have so much of vinyl, but they say कि वो मुड़ जाते and all that. Tell us, how do you look after these babies? What do you do? I mean,
I just give them love and care. That's all they need. Basically, you need to put them in non-humid conditions. You need to take care. Maybe keep the AC on for some time every day. Keep them standing up, as you saw in my Almiras. They were all standing up,
yes.
not lying down. They have to be standing up. So, all that is there. And as long as you can take care of them, they will take care of you.
Oh,
You know?
yes, they will. They will.
Yeah.
The most prized possession, which is the most rare vinyl that you have on you right now?
I don't know. I have no idea. That would be an autograph, maybe. That would be an autograph.
Okay. Okay. Vinyls, you've gone looking for it. Has it ever happened that you had a tough time trying to score a vinyl record? I mean, 12-inch or a...
This is the one.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Does it have
This is a
Michael's own...
Yeah, this is a 3-record set, 3 LP set with Michael Jackson's autograph on it.
Wow. And how did you manage that?
A friend of mine gave it to me from the company. So
Really?
I get by with a little help from my friends.
I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh,
Yeah.
God, I love you, man. Okay, tell us about this autograph thing now, because we didn't know that. We've spoke so much and you told us so much. Autograph.
Just 5 minutes to go. 5-6 minutes to go.
Passion. Autograph.
Yeah, it's a recent passion to collect autograph records. and it's what gives me happiness, gives me joy, and I hope the connection doesn't cut. I'll show you a few records
Please go ahead.
if the
In the
connection
meanwhile, keep
stays.
telling us about this incident because you worked hard. I remember
There you
you
go.
follow up as well, artists to get them autographed. Oh wow, show me.
This is Lata Mangeshkar.
Wow.
This is Rafi Saab, Mohammad Rafi Saab. His autograph. This is R.D. Burman Saab.
Yes.
His autograph. This is a record which Khayyam Saab and his wife gave to Rajesh Khanna on his wedding day
Wow.
as a gift to Rajesh
And how
Khanna
did you
and
get a
Dimple
hold of
on
that?
their wedding day. Well, those are trade secrets, my friend. This is Nazia and Zoe Basan autographed.
Oh yeah, the legend.
And this is many autographs.
Wow.
It includes Lata Mangeshkar, Hari Prasad Chaurasia, Ajay Chakravarti, Amjad Ali Khan, and so many. Shiv Kumar Sharma, Rashid Khan Sahab, so many of them. S.P. Balasubramanian.
Okay, Jazzy, tell us, how much do you think your autograph collection is worth? Hello? Check. You have shown it to your fans, you've shown it to your friends, you've shown it to me. If it goes missing, you know who took it away from you.
I will blame you.
Yeah, blame me for global warming as well. Okay, Jazzy,
Okay.
tell us, how much do you think your collection is worth right now? The autographs.
No idea. I don't think about money. I think it is very stupid. You know, autographs are priceless. So if you think about it in money terms, then it's being stupid, basically. Because money, I feel, is a very common thing. Everybody has money, maybe less or more. But not everybody has Mohammad Rafi's autograph. So that is priceless.
Yes.
You know? So that's why I don't look at that in money terms at all.
Okay,
Not happening.
Jazzy,
Not happening.
I know it's a little
Not happening.
panic
No
mode
matter
for
how
me
much.
because
No matter how much money you want to give me, not happening.
Oh, that was not my question. In fact, I was going to ask you is, do you think you have do you think you have done enough? Like, is there anything else that Jazzy has in his dreams right now? You've got
Yeah, a
vinyl,
lot.
you've got autograph, you're a legendary DJ, you teach people. What next?
No, but there's so much. I won't tell you. Let it happen. You know, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it by talking about it. But there are a lot of other things that I want to do and which are on the way, which are coming up. Uh, and of course, autographs, some more. You know, after this situation, I really want to get into it, get some more. It really makes me happy. So, and other things. There are many other plans which are coming up. You know,
Okay.
like this, what we are doing right now. This is the first time that I've come online, you know, for a chat.
I'm
So,
loving it. This is something I wish I could get it autographed from you. I mean, it's going to be priceless. You're such a people's person. You're so down to earth. It is such an honor. Every time we meet you, 10-12 ग्राम हमारा खून जो है बढ़ ही जाता है because of the happiness that you spread.
no, that's so nice of you to say, Baba. So nice of you to say. You are biased. You are my
No, I'm
friend.
not. No, I'm not. I know what I like, and if I'm biased, so be it. So be
Yeah.
it. You have inspired so many of the generation. Uh,
Good,
okay,
good.
since we're going to be saying goodbye soon, मेरा सवाल आपसे ये है. Once you're off camera, what are you going to do next?
Drink water. I'm a bit thirsty.
Oh my God, this is so brilliant. Okay, tell us, has it ever happened that a celebrity make you run around for an autograph?
No, not too much.
To us?
Not too much. Yeah. They're nice.
Really?
They're,
Are you
you know,
just being nice to them?
No, they are nice. They're nice people. Most of the celebrities, my theme is music and movie stars. And since they are very creative people, they are mostly they are very nice. You know, and it's just what you take the autograph on. Once they see the LP record, they know that okay, this guy is serious. He's collected our records. You know, he's a serious fan.
Okay, a couple of questions, really quick questions. I hope we can put them in here.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay,
Yeah.
first question is, after Salman Khan and Mika, you're the
Yeah.
person who is the most eligible DJ, a bachelor DJ right now in the world of
Okay.
music. Any plans of getting married soon?
No, I plan to be happy.
Are you sure? I mean, have you ever been in love before?
Many times. That's the problem. The problem is not that I don't have a choice. The problem is kisko chunu. You know? That's the
Wow.
problem, brother.
Okay. Any message for the coming generations? Now, you're a milestone in DJing. That we agree. And we are honored to the God Almighty that He sent an angel of music called Jazzy Joe to this part of the world. Tell us.
My God, you're drunk.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I just love you so much. It's coming from the heart, bro. Come on.
Wow. Okay, we gotta say bye. They're
Your
going to throw us.
party people. No, say that typical. Your party people. It has to come
Your
out. Come
party
on.
people. It's time to party.
That's not how you would say that. Come on.
Yes. Yes. I already said it.
Your party people. Yes, that was very typically your party people. That was
Yeah, your
Jazzy's signature. Yes. And
Thanks.
your
Thank
amazing
you.
style, that the way you did it.
Oh, so many people have joined us here. Joe,
Yeah.
what a
We've had
wonderful
so
birthday.
many of them. Yeah,
Thank you.
sure.
Thank you for a great birthday. Thanks, Joe.
God bless you, man. Have many more to come. Next year, I think there's not going to be anything like that. I will MC and you will DJ. We'll celebrate your birthday party for sure. लेकिन अभी तो
Wonderful.
किसी ने रोका नहीं है भाई चले जा रहा है. It's okay. Give us a message for the future generation. Come on.
I'll just say that be creative and make people happy, make them enjoy because that is why we are there. We are there to make them happy.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. And be creative. You know, do as much as you can with whatever is in front of you, whatever equipment you have. And enjoy being a DJ because it's a great thing to be a DJ. It's really fun.
Oh, that's a present I got from you, bro. I can
Yeah.
feel it. Yes, yes, to be part. Okay, I don't know how to sing. I don't know how to play an instrument. That's okay.
Yeah,
Keep on going. It's not stopping me. It's not stopping me, my जान. ऐसी क्या बात है? आप कहाँ जा रहे हैं अभी तो? आप मुझे ये बताइए. Which is your 1 minute 59 seconds remaining? Which is your all-time favorite track?
That's very hard to say. That's very hard to say. I can.
If there was a question that your entry to heaven is just through one question, your favorite track, tell us.
I'll tell you what I listen to.
Yes.
Yeah, laid back, sunshine reggae,
Nice.
Bruce Springsteen, I'm on fire, We Are the World.
Oh wow.
Okay, this is from my disregard.
Oh lovely.
When I want to hear music because dance music I listen to
Okay,
day and night.
Jazzy, just about under 1 minute left. Under 1 minute
Okay.
left. I'm so sorry. My heart is pounding that we have to let you go. A very happy birthday. God
Thank
bless
you.
you. Keep
Thank you,
rocking.
everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being online, coming online, and making this a wonderful birthday for me. Thanks so much. Thank you, Joe. Take care.
Thank you, man. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jazzy Joe, and we are going to be very soon meeting him after the lockdown finishes. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. And I am trying to put this online for future references. Please do like and share it. And I'll see you next time. Let's see who is going to be next on the list. Take care. Okay, so there you go. End.